Your default might be frantically filling up with air. This usually leads to shallow breathing, where your chest rises and falls, or perhaps over-breathing, where you take in more air than you actually need. If you're new to performing live, here are 5 practical tips to make your performance as smooth as possible. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss a new video. If you enjoyed this video, click the like button. It'll really help us out. 1. Get detailed in your dress rehearsal. We spend so much time practicing our song, but we often neglect to incorporate other aspects of performance. For example, how will you enter and exit the stage? What will you be wearing? It might sound like overkill to include every detail, but the closer we can get in practice, the smoother our performance will be. Some details to consider, including in your practice time, especially as the performance date nears, are 1. Accompaniment. Practice with the music you're going to perform with. 2. The venue. If you won't have a dress rehearsal in the venue itself, visualize it as you're practicing. 3. Your outfit. You stand and move and maybe even breathe differently in different clothing. Get used to your performance clothes and consider comfort, not just style. 4. Your entrance and exit. How will you get on and off the stage? What will you do when the music starts but you haven't started singing? Include this in your practice. And 5. Nerves. Visualize yourself actually performing and feel whatever emotions come up. If you're nervous, fine. Practice with those nerves so you gain that experience instead of just hoping you won't be nervous. Our second tip for performance is to make your goal communication, not perfection. The best performers are the best communicators. A perfect performance might be impressive, but it's not moving, it's not memorable. We love singers that touch our hearts. Share with the audience rather than performing at them. 3. Look past your audience, not right into their eyes. This one is practical. A good general rule of thumb is to look between people's heads so that your gaze is within their line of sight. Look above their heads and your performance can feel disconnected. Look down and you can appear shy. Look straight at them and you can make them uncomfortable. Another thing to consider, visualize a real person you're singing to. This helps you connect emotionally, which in turn helps your audience connect with you. 4. Use each breath as a moment to relax and re-energize. Your default might be frantically filling up with air. This usually leads to shallow breathing, where your chest rises and falls, or perhaps over-breathing, where you take in more air than you actually need. Trust your body to take the amount of air it needs, and take that moment to relax your body, especially your belly, which we tend to squeeze and hold when we're nervous. 5. Expect mistakes and have a recovery plan. There's no such thing as a perfect performance. We can get close, but there's usually something that you as the singer know you've done better in the practice room. Remember that perfection isn't the goal anyways, it's communication. But sometimes we do make mistakes that could detract from the performance. In live performance, there are no redos. As they say, the show must go on. So give yourself opportunities to practice this skill of continuing despite your mistakes. That means in the practice room, do a full run-through at some point in your practice session and don't stop to fix mistakes. Just as important, practice not letting that mistake show on your face. You know your song and your performance better than the audience ever will. They actually might miss small mistakes as long as you don't give them away. I wish you all the best in your upcoming performances, and most of all, I hope you have fun. What would you like to see more of? Let us know in the comments. Visit 30daysinger.com for easy step-by-step singing lessons.